Hello, my name is Wayne Stanley, and I'm the owner of Bow Digital. I wanted to talk to you today about the words. I know we've talked a lot recently about how to amp up your marketing, how to be more efficient, think differently, to be creative, all of those things. And this kind of falls into when we've talked about stories, when we've talked about customization. I think that the words matter. And I think that, we talked about stories previously, thinking about the story of your organization. What do you offer your customers? What do you promise your customers? What's more than your mission statement? How are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why do you get out of bed every day and do this important work? The words that you choose for your story matters. It also matters for anything else that you're doing, whether it's social media, email marketing. I think that in an economic time like this, it's time to think a little bit differently about what you're doing. And so even if you don't have the biggest, boldest marketing ideas, think differently about how you can be more descriptive in what you're doing. This is especially true for our real estate friends. I saw an example the other day that talked about how, if a house has a really great sunroom that gets lots of sun, you could say that it has loads of sun, plenty of sunlight, abundant sunlight, but maybe instead you could say that it's a sun-soaked room. I know sometimes it seems like it's marketing fluff, but man, an abundant sunshine, tons of sun, plethora of sun, just doesn't sound the same as sun-soaked, right? Like if an all seasons room is what you're wanting, sun-soaked just sounds so much more appealing than anything else. And so thinking about descriptive words that matter. There's a really great post from theclose.com that I'm going to share below this video in our email today that gives some of those descriptive words. I think this is important when we're thinking, last week I talked about customization and how important that is and how to think differently for your customers and that sort of thing. Whether that's in real estate or not, I think that that's really important. And this gives a lot of words that are in real estate, words to be thinking of to describe luxury homes, modern homes, all of those sorts of things. And I think that overall, there's a lot that you can use there. And even if you're not in real estate, which is totally fine, there's plenty that you can choose from that are good adjectives and describers within that. So use this time to think a little bit differently about the words that you're using. How can you be more descriptive? How can you really paint the picture for someone? Think of yourself as Bob Ross, and how are you going to make those happy trees for people in your marketing as you move forward? As always, if you want to brainstorm on this, talk more, challenge these ideas, please let me know. My email is wayne@bowdigital.com, and there's a Calendly link on the screen for you here. You can always schedule time to talk to me. Thanks so much, and have a great day.